Welcome back. The topic determinants. Yesterday, a method for solving linear equations by matrix method was introduced. So, for solving the linear equations by this method, we have the steps to follow. Main steps. What are the main steps that we follow to solve linear equation by matrix method? So first step is to write given linear equations in matrix form. That means while solving the linear equations by matrix method, the first step we will write the equations in matrix form. That is in the form A x equal to b. So this is the first step that we follow. Then in second step we find determinant A. Then after finding this value, the third step that we have to follow is to find adjoint of matrix A. After finding adjoint, the fourth step is inverse A. So the last and fifth step is that we use this formula, and by using this formula the value of x and y can be found. If it is in two variables and if it is equation is in three variables, then x, y and z value can be found out. So let us solve one more question by this method, that is the matrix method. So how we solve? The question is solve linear equation by matrix method. So equation is given as 2x plus 5y equals to 1. This is first equation. Second is 3x plus 2y equal to 7. So this is pair of linear equations in two variables. So we have to find the value of x and y by this method. Now these two equations, they can be solved by other methods which I had told you yesterday, but in this class we use this method, that is matrix method. So in this method, the first step which I have to follow is to write these two equations in matrix form. That means I can write these two equations in this way. This is in matrix form, and this will equal to, the two matrices are here. So I can write this as 2, 5, 3, 2, and x, y equals to 1, 7. So linear equations, they were in algebraic form. So I have written these two equations in matrix form. So this can be written as, this is, if I say this is A, this is X, this is B. So that means this equation is my AX is equal to B. So this is matrix form of equation, and this was linear form of equation. So here the value of matrix A, it is 2, 5, 3, 2. Value of X is X, Y, and this is matrix B. So these are the three matrices. Now next step is to find its determinant. So I can find its determinant by using this sign. This equals to 2, 5, 3 and 2. So if I expand this, so its value will be 4 minus 15, that is minus 11. So determinant A is equal to minus 11, and this is not equal to 0. So that means matrix A is non-singular. When A is non-singular, that means A inverse will exist. So this indicates this method can be applicable in this case. So for next step, I will have to find the cofactor matrix of A matrix. So cofactor matrix can be A11, A12, A21, A22. So far as A11 is concerned, so for this element lying in first row and first column, the cofactor will be obtained by deleting this row and this column. So I will be left with 2. For this element 5, if I delete this row, this column, I will have minus 3 as its cofactor. For this 2, 1 element, its cofactor will be again minus 5, and for this 2, I will have 2 as its cofactor. So next, the cofactor matrix will be in this form: A11, A12, A21, A22. That means this will be equal to A11, it is 2, A12, it is minus 3, A21, it is minus 5, and A22, it is 2. So this is the cofactor of matrix A. Now this is comatrix of A. So comatrix of A is 2, minus 3, minus 5 and 2. So I will have to find adjoint of A. So adjoint of A is equal to 2 minus 3 minus 5 to its transpose. So its transpose will be equal to 2 minus 3 minus 5 and 2. So this is adjoint of A. Now I will have to find the inverse. A inverse will equal to 1 upon determinant A into adjoint of A. So this will equal to 1 upon value of determinant A. It is minus 11. And adjoint A, its value is 2, minus 5, minus 3 and 2. So this is now finally for finding the value of x and y, the last step I have to take, and that is the x equal to A inverse B. So x means x, y. Here we have two variables. A inverse, its value I have found out, 1 upon minus 11 into 2, minus 5, minus 3, 2. And the value of B, it is given in the equation. The value of B is 1 and 7. So this will equal to 1 upon minus 11. I will multiply these two matrices, 2 into 1, 2 here, and 5 minus into 7, minus 35, here minus 3 and plus 14. So this will equal to 1 upon minus 11, 33 minus here and 11 here. So that means x, y equal to, this can be written as 3 and minus 1. So x, y, this matrix is equal to this matrix. Now in matrices we have seen equality of two matrices. When two matrices are equal, their corresponding elements are equal. So that means the value of x, it will be 3, and value of y, it will be minus 1. So this is how we can solve the linear equation in matrix method. So next question. So by same method, one more question involving three variables. Solve by matrix method. The equations 2x plus 3y plus 3z, this is equals to 5. The second equation is x minus 2y plus z equals to minus sign 4, 3x minus y and minus 2z equals to 3. So this is a linear equation involving three variables x, y and z. By matrix method, this equation is to be solved. Now the first step in this method is to write this equation in matrix form. So writing this equation in matrix form, I can write it as 2x plus 3y plus 3z. First equation, then second equation, then third. So this is one matrix. This is equal to 5 minus 4 and 3. So I can write this by writing the coefficients separate 2, 3, 3, 1, minus 2, 1, 3, minus 1 and minus 2. So this matrix into xy and this is equal to 5, 4, 3. So again I have written these equations in here y and z. So this can be written as ax equal to b. So this is matrix form of equation. So where the a value of a matrix, this is 2, 3, 3, 1, minus 2, 1, 3, minus 1, minus 2. This is the value of a and this is the value of x matrix x, y, z and this is the value of matrix B. Five minus 4 and 3. So next step, I have to find determinant of this matrix A. So I can find its determinant A determinant as 2, 3, 3, 1 minus 2, 1, 3, minus 1, minus 2. So this will be equal to, if I expand this by first row, so I will have 2 into this row and this column when deleted. So I am left with these 4 elements, then minus 3 times this row and this column and deleted 1, 1, 3, minus 2 here, then plus 3 times this row and this column, plus 3 this row and column when deleted. So I have 1 minus 2, 3 minus 1. So its value will be 2 times 2 to the 4 plus 1 minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 plus 3 minus 1 plus 6. So So value of determinant is 4 plus 1 5 10 here, then 2 plus 3 5 minus plus 15 here, and 5 6 minus 1 5 5 3 are 15. So that means 30 and 40. So value of determinant A is equal to 40 and this is not equal to 0. That means A is non-singular. It is non-singular matrix. So when it is non-singular, its inverse can be found. So that means we can find the solution of this equation by matrix method. So next, after finding the inverse this determinant A, I will find the cofactor matrix of this matrix A. So for cofactor, we have, it is 2 by 3 matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So cofactor matrix I have to find of this matrix, that is 2, 3, 3, 1, minus 2, 1, 3, minus 1, minus 2. So cofactor matrix of this matrix, this will be the first element A11. So A11 can be found out by this way. 1 plus 1, it is positive. So this row, this column are deleted. Minus 2, 1, minus 1 and minus 2 is left. This will equal to 4 plus 1, that is 5. So its first cofactor is 5. Then A12, this will be minus sign A12. This element, this row and this column is to be deleted. So 1, 1 and 3 minus 2 will be left. Minus sign minus 2 and minus 3. So this will be minus 3 minus 2 minus 5 and minus is outside, it will be 5. So its cofactor is this. Then for next element A13, it is positive. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 is even number, so sign will be positive here. This is the element, this row and this column when deleted. I will be left with elements 1, 2, 3, minus 1. So this will be equal to minus 1 plus 6, that is plus 5. So these are the cofactor of row first. So similarly, I can find the cofactors for other rows. So next A21. For A21, this is the element. So again minus sign will be used here. So if I delete this row, this column, so I am left with elements 3, 3, minus 1 and minus 2. So this will be minus time minus 6 plus 3. That means minus 6 plus 3, minus 3 inside. So 3. This will be the cofactor of this. Then a to 2 is this element. If I delete this row and this column, so I will be left with this 2, 3 and 3 minus 2. These 4 elements will be left, and this will equal to minus 4 minus 9. So this will be minus 30. Then a 2, 3. So this will be minus, sign will be here. A 2, 3 is this element, this row and this column. This row and this column will then deleted. So 2, 3, 3 minus 1. So minus 9, minus 2, minus 9. So it will be 11 positive. So these are the cofactors of row 7. Now for third row, A3, 1. So this will be deleting this row and this column. I will have the elements 3, 3, minus 2 and 1. So this will be equal to 3 plus 6, that is 9. Then A3, 2, this will be minus 9. A3, 2 is this element, this row and this column to be deleted. So I am left with 2, 3, 1, 1. This will be minus 9, 2, minus 3, and this will be plus 1. And the last element, this will positive A33, this element, its cofactor will be obtained by 2, 3 element, 1 minus 2. So this will be equal to 4, minus 4, minus 3, and finally minus 7. So in this way, all the cofactors are to be found out. So after finding the cofactors of all these elements, I will substitute their values here. This cofactor value of A11 I have found it is 5. So 5 I will write here. Then 1, 2, its value is again 5. Then 1, 3, its value is again 5. These are the cofactors of row 1. For row 2, A21, its value is 3. So I will write 3 here. A22's value is minus 13. So minus 13 here. A23 is 11 here. A31, its value is 9. So 9 here. A32, it is 1 here, and the last cofactor, its value is minus 7. So in this way, this is the cofactor of 3 by 3 order. So next, I have to find the adjoint and inverse. Adjoint of matrix A. So adjoint of A is 1 upon determinant A. So first, this is inverse adjoint of A. This is transpose of this cofactor matrix. Its transpose, and this transpose will be 5, 5, 5, 3 minus 13, 11, 9, 1 minus 7. So this is the value of adjoint A. Now I will find inverse A. So inverse A is equal to 1 upon determinant A into adjoint of A. So this will be the value of determinant A. It is 40 into adjoint A. The value of adjoint is 'So this is the value of inverse. Now last step is x is finally equal to this. So x can be written as x, y, z. A inverse, its value I have found here. So I can write 1 upon 40 into 5, 3, 9, 5 minus 13, 1, 5, 11 minus 7, and finally value of T. So value of B matrix, it is 5 minus 4 and 3. So this is the final step for finding the value of x, y and z. So I will multiply the two matrices here, get the final. So this will be 1 upon 40 multiply this. So this will be 25, then minus 12, then 27 here, then 25 here, 5 into 5, so plus 52 here, then 3 here, then 25 here, 44 minus here, 21 here. So finally this will equal to 1 upon 40. If I add these two, I am left with 40 here, and if I add all these three, 25, 52 and 3, so it will be 80, and here it will be 40 minus. So that means x, y, z is finally equal to, I can write it as 40 divided by 1 by 40, it will be 1, 2 here and minus 1 here. So these are two matrices which are equal, and if they are equal, that means x equal to 1, y equal to 2, z equal to minus 1. So these are the three values which I have found. So they, in this way, the by matrix method we can find its values. Now if you have to check whether this question is right or wrong, so we can check it. If I substitute value of x, y and z in equation first. So first equation is 2x plus 3y plus 3z, and this is equal to 5. So I can put this value in any of the three equations, either in first, second or third. So I am substituting these values in this equation. So it is 2. Instead of x I write 1. Instead of y I write 2. And instead of z I write -1. So here I will have 2, 6 here, 3 here, and 6 plus 2, 8, minus 3 equal to 5, that is 5 equal to 5, that means left hand side equal to right hand side, that means this is the correct answer. So this type of question which involves three variables, this is definitely asked in the exam, and you will definitely get 6 marks question. So for next, we will do next topic tomorrow. Till then, bye.